Hello and happy Wednesday. It is 8:21 in the morning on 2/19/2020. It is the first day of the sun being in Pisces. So welcome to the Piscean month, or next 30 days. So I put out a video a couple of days ago about some thoughts I had about posting this particular video about Pisces, right? But now I actually wanted to do a video as we're in Pisces, because those last 2 or 3 days, things happen underneath that make the future, or make the present, make a bit more sense, or it pushes you forward a little bit more, right? So I want to do a video today. If you haven't already done so, guys, go ahead and click on the link below and go to my YouTube page. Go ahead and check out the full-length videos there, and also subscribe to get the other videos and any new videos and content. So Pisces is it's a very interesting sign, simply because I think people who are Pisces are only the really ones who understand what Pisces actually means, right? And there's some deeper connotations to Pisces, and there's also some surface things, as with all things, right? Pisces is a deeply emotional and sensitive energy or sign. They're akin to the fish, and how I used to explain this is fish have they only have scales on their body, right? They have no other protection from the things around them other than those thin scales that are on their body. And even some fish don't even have those, right? As other creatures that live in the water. So it's you are sensitive to life, and there is no hardcore defense against it, right? Unlike the other water sign, Cancer, which has a shell, or Scorpio, which has an exoskeleton, right? Pisces doesn't really have that. It has more of a thinner fiber to it, so it doesn't really have that defense, right? So Pisces, astrologically and esoterically, it is the door to the spiritual world. And if we're talking about emotions and feelings, then emotions and feelings must be linked to the spiritual world, right? Which is why dreams and intuition are linked to the spiritual world as well. If Scorpio is also akin to the spiritual world, right? Because Scorpios are supposed to be clairvoyant and psychic. They're deeply, deeply emotional and passionate. They're a water sign ruled by a fire sign. They're ruled by Mars. Then if Scorpio, which represents death and that whole other side, which is spirituality as well, then it's as we're leaving summer and going into winter, and it's a different type of a death, and it's a different type of emotional energy, right? And then we have Capricorn, which is the mountain goat, which esoterically means taking that great leap from where you're at to that next level. There's a story about how the mountain goats there's like a gap in between this ledge and this ledge, and they've been taught inherently throughout their ancestry to jump over that gap, right? So that's what Capricorn represents, is jumping from where you're at after Scorpio to where you want to be, right? And then we hit Aquarius. And Aquarius, we just left Aquarius, and Aquarius is about the mind and the bearer of emotions, right? The one who bears the weight of the world on their shoulders, right? And so you have this, Aquarius is a very deeply motivated. They want to serve the world, do for the world, like Virgo, but where Virgos are physically doing it because they're an earth sign, Aquarius is think or ponder. They're the great ponders or thinkers of what service they want to offer. And then right after Aquarius, you have Pisces. You have the emotional one, which I believe those fish were in that jug that the water bearer was carrying, right? I mean, it sort of makes sense. Where the water bearer is carrying the emotional waters of heaven, the spiritual world, of us, of the Piscean energy, carrying it from the end of January until like a few days ago, right? And so the water bearer then, once the water bearer disappears, it's as if they pour the waters which would contain Pisces in it, right? So right now, listen to your dreams, listen to your feelings, listen to your intuitions, especially your dreams. Your dreams are going to pick up a lot more right now, right? And instead of not remembering them, try to remember them. Try to, when you get in the morning, get up, ask yourself, okay, what did I dream about? What did I dream about? And what did that mean, if you remember anything? What did that mean? What do these people that were in the dream mean? What was it that I was doing? What could that have meant? And write it down. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and either send me a message or post your comment below and let me know. And I used to do dream interpretations heavily for years, and I still love doing dream interpretations. It's a lot about symbolism and numbers and images and colors, right? I love doing dream interpretation and symbology. So send me a message, say, hey, Ray, I would like to know, I had this dream, what does it mean? All right, and I'd be more than glad to help out. So once again, this is Ray Easton, or Ray E, with the Ancient Tree of Life channel. It is 2020. We are starting over with where we're at and where we want to be, and how we think about where we're at and where we want to be, right? So we're going to be going over some different information this year, and I hope to keep it exciting. I hope to keep it interesting and entertaining, and I hope to give you guys some relevant content that helps you in your personal life and also in your external life. So once again, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.